All right. So just take a seat in a cross-legged position. Take your time getting there. And just start to become aware of your breath. Maybe just where your internal landscape is for today. Maybe just start to turn your awareness inwards, in towards where your heart is today, where your mind has been today. Tap in to see how your body is feeling and showing up today. And be sure to meet yourself with no judgment here. Just checking in, taking inventory. Whatever you notice about where you are today, I want you to take a big inhale in that area, whether it's your heart, your mind, maybe somewhere in your body feels like it's holding some tension. Inhale, create space in that area of life or area of your body. And exhale, try to release any control, slow everything down, and soften through that area of tension. Inhale, create space, expand through the belly, create some space in that area of tension. And exhale, shoulders heavy, away from ears. Soften your face and let something go. Inhale deep into the pits of your belly, that low belly. Inhale through your back. Exhale, soften the jaw. Feel the muscles melt off the bones. And leave all of your worries aside just for the remainder of this practice. Fully commit to be present, to give yourself an undivided 30 minutes of self-love, of stress management, of presence, of recovery. Give yourself the gift of being here with yourself. Keep those deep inhales and exhales very intentional. And we'll start to do a few seated cat-cows. So we'll pull your heart forward, open up your chest, shoulders squeeze back, send your gaze up, open up your throat. And then exhale, tuck the tailbone, bring the heart towards the back of the room and hang heavy into those palms, tuck your chin. Inhale, rock forward, shoulders back, open throat. And exhale, big pull. Let those shoulders be pulled by the tension in your hands, chin to chest. Pull your heart forward. Inhale. And round. Big, deep exhale. Hang your head heavy. One more round forward. And back. Exhale. We'll meet you in a tabletop position. Fingertips towards the front of your mat, big toes towards the back. Hips on top of knees, shoulders on top of wrists. And we'll create a few circles. So think about bringing your heart forward, hovering over your fingertips, and then shift your weight to the right, hovering your heart over your right palm. And shifting your weight backwards, bringing your hips towards your heels, and creating these big circles with your chest all the way to each corner of the mat forward. Being gentle on the wrists. Just warming them up here. No need to put too much strain on the wrist, but create these circles with intention and ease. Reverse the circle if you haven't already. Pull back. Pull the heart to the right hand, forward, to the left, back. Beautiful. From here, inhale your right fingertips up to the sky, gaze up to the right in the sky. And thread the needle, right fingertip slide underneath left shoulder, and gaze to the left of the room. Extend your left fingertips towards the top of your space. Let your right shoulder really press against the ground and create a big twist in your upper back. Exhale, soften a little deeper into this twist and into this melting pose. Place your left hand on the ground outside of your face, peel your right arm up to the sky, unwind. And we'll shift hands other side. Left fingertips reach to the sky, gaze up and to the left. And big twist under, thread the needle, left fingertips dive towards the right side of the room. Extend the right fingertips to the top of your mat. Keep your weight heavy on your left shoulder. Let gravity really do the work as you send your gaze up to get a deep twist in that thoracic spine. Inhale to create some space with each twist. Right palm presses into the ground, left fingertips reach back where they came from and back to a tabletop position. Tuck your toes, hover your knees, act like I'm pulling your hips all the way up to the sky and press them back towards the wall behind you, downward facing dog. Pedal it out, bend one knee at a time, shift your weight side to side. Just really feel this pose here. Stretch out any tight areas, move around, keep it intuitive. Create some big stretches in the left side body. Big stretches in the right. Really open up those shoulders and let your neck hang heavy. Roll out your neck, maybe nod up and down, yes. Shake and let go, no. And find some stillness as you press all of your fingertips towards the front of your space. Lots of space between each finger. Take up a lot of surface area with your palm. Bring your belly button up towards the sky and really press your heart back towards your thighs. Top of your head being pulled down towards the ground, hips rising, heels heading towards the ground. They don't have to touch. Big inhale, create some space in the belly, expand the ribs. And exhale, bring everything back to your center. Shift your weight forward, high plank. And drop your hips, pull your heart up and back for cobra or upward dog. Your choice, keep your knees on the ground for cobra. Or engage your quads, knees hover for upward facing dog. We'll twist to the right. We'll twist to the left. And bring your chest all the way down to the ground. Beautiful. From here, bring your elbows underneath your shoulders for Sphinx pose. Keep your chin tucked. And act like someone is pulling the back of your head, kind of like your ponytail or your crown, towards the front of the room. Maybe more towards the sky. So we're really creating a lot of space in the back of the neck. You press those shoulders down into the ground. Push those elbows down into the ground and shoulders away from your ears. Bring your right ear to your right shoulder. Bring your left ear to your left shoulder. Pressing those elbows down into the mat and pulling them back. Other side, right ear, right elbow. Your shoulder. Left ear, left shoulder. Beautiful. Come all the way down to your cheek. Use the strength of your palms to press your hips all the way back to child's pose, knees apart. Big toes can kiss together. Really heavy hips down towards your heels. Send your fingertips all the way forward as much as you can. Create a big stretch in the side body, in the arms and the shoulders. Inhale, feel your ribs press against your thighs. And exhale your heart a little deeper towards the mat. Inhale through the belly, through the ribs. And exhale, bring your heart deeper towards the mat. Shift your weight forward for tabletop position. Set the toes, hips up and back. Your second downward facing dog. Pulling your heart towards your shins, towards your thighs. Inhale your right foot up to the sky. And exhale, step that right foot all the way between your thumbs at the top of your mat. Drop your back knee to the ground. Inhale, arms up to the sky. Low lunge. And exhale, palms together at heart center. We'll go into a low lunge twist, hooking your left elbow on the outside of your right knee. Really create some tension. Push your right knee into your elbow and push your elbow into your knee. Gaze is up. Press into your palms. Shoulders away from ears. Big inhale. And stay for the exhale. Good. One more long neck. Inhale. Press into the palms. And stay for the exhale. Beautiful. Palms frame right foot. Shift your hips back for half splits. Hips stack on top that left knee. Straighten through the right knee. Pull your heart forward. Flex your toes towards your face. And exhale, nose to knee, round through. Keep those toes pointed up or flex all the way up. Beautiful. Lengthen your spine, bringing the top of your head towards the front of the room. Place your left palm on the ground, right fingertips up. Keep the right hip tapped down and back as we go into this half splits twist. Shoulders away from your ears. Gaze towards your right thumb. Pulling that right hip back. Beautiful. Right hand meets the mat. Big deep bend into the right knee. Tuck those left toes. Engage your left quad to straighten through your knee for low runner's lunge. Beautiful. Big inhale. Pull your heart forward. And exhale. Plant your left hand, right arm twists. And then right palm meets the mat. Bring your left foot about 6 inches in, straighten through both knees, point all 10 toes towards the front of the mat. We're in a triangle pose, bringing your foot about halfway through forward to the mat. Bring your nose to your knee, relax the back of your neck. Keep pulling that right hip back towards the back of the mat. Bring that left hip a little bit more forward. Really drive all 4 corners of each foot into the mat here. And breathe some space into any area where you feel tension or tightness or resistance. And exhale, soften, let something go. Step back into runner's lunge. Left leg is back. Right foot is in front. Drop the left knee. And use your right arm to sweep all the way up and back to capture that left foot behind you. Nice quad stretch here. Keep your hips heavy, sinking towards the ground. But your heart proud and shoulders back. Carefully release that left foot. Use the strength of your palms to really press into your hands and step that right foot all the way to the back of the mat, high plank. Chaturanga, bend your elbows in, slow all the way down. Inhale for upward facing dog, squeeze your glutes, engage your quads, knees are up, throat is open. And exhale, downward facing dog, pedal it out. Other side, inhale, left heel all the way up to the sky. Step that left foot all the way to the top of your mat. Release that back knee to the ground. Inhale, arms up. And exhale, palms to heart center. Hook the right knee elbow over the left knee. Really create some tension between those 2 spots. Press those palms together. Long neck, gaze is to the left and up towards the ceiling. Inhale, imagine wringing out your spine like a towel. And exhale, soften your belly deep into this lunge. Another meaningful and mindful inhale. And exhale, stay here, sink deeper. Hands frame left foot, shift your hips back, half splits, left toes to your face, straighten through that left knee. Pull your heart forward and then down, relax the back of your neck, nose to knee. Inhale into the back of your knee, to your hamstring. And exhale, let it go. Right palm plants into the mat, left fingertips reach towards the sky, big twist towards that left IT band. A low IT band. one is spicy. Keep the left toes flexed, left knee straight, left fingertips up as we find a deep inhale. We find ease in the efforts with the exhale. Left palm comes back to the mat, shift your weight forward, tuck the right toes and lift the right knee off the ground, low runner's lunge. Maybe shift forward and back, really engage that left leg to be super straight, lift that right hamstring an inch higher to the ground, to the sky. Plant your right palm to the ground and inhale, big twist towards the left, fingertips up to the sky. I don't know if you heard that, my back just cracked. Beautiful, left hand comes to the mat. And we'll use the strength of your hands to step all the way to high plank. Beautiful, chaturanga, elbows in all the way down. Inhale, heart up, up dog or cobra. And exhale, press your hips all the way back. Beautiful, step to the top of your mat, forward fold. Heel toe your feet, shoulder width apart. A little wide leg forward fold a little bit here. Grab opposite elbows, swing side to side, ragdoll. Heel toe your feet all the way to the edge of the mat now and really sink deep. We're going into a yogi squat, malasana squat. Toes can be slightly pointed outwards. It's okay if your heels are up. Elbows on the insides of your knees. Thumbs to your heart center. Shoulders are squeezing back behind you. And find your deep, soft inhales into your low belly. And exhale, try to find the comfort in this seat here. Extend your left fingertips out in front of you towards the left corner of your mat. Extend your right fingertips up to the sky for a big deep twist. Another side, right fingertips towards the front corner. Left fingertips reach for a deep twist. Good. We'll carefully come to a seated position, however you want to get out of that. On your hips, hands behind you, knees are bent. We're going to windshield wiper the knees to the right, to the left, getting internal rotation and an external rotation in those hips. If you find one area that feels like it needs an extra breath, hold it there and send your breath, send that spacious breath into whatever joint could use some releasing. Bring the soles of your feet together, knees apart. Like a little butterfly. Hold your ankles, pull your heart forward, gaze is up. And then relax over, exhale, let go of any tension here. Soften through your neck, just let gravity do the work. No forcing, no pulling. Just melt towards the ground, feel your body heavy. Maybe as you notice, when you release tension, you're able to sink deeper naturally without forcing. And really stretch through the entire back, tailbone pointing down towards the ground. Crown of the head pointing down towards the ground. Knees are heavy, splaying out wide. Really breathe some space into those hips. We'll lie onto your back, nice and slow, no rush, one vertebrae at a time. We'll keep your feet flat on the ground so your knees are bent. We'll cross your right ankle over your left knee like a figure four position. Flex through the right sole of the foot. And pick up that left leg to bring the right foot even closer to you. Interlace your fingers behind that left thigh for a deep figure four stretch here. I like to rock side to side, really getting a deep stretch in those glutes. that right lower back. Where can you send some space and some breath to right now? What's your body communicating to you? Is it saying you should probably do this more often? Because mine is. Good, we'll switch sides, plant both feet onto the ground. If you want to windshield wiper those hips again to kind of reset. We'll cross your left ankle over your right knee this time, and picking up that right leg and interlacing your hands behind it. Flex through the left foot to really shine the sole of your foot. Feel free to rock side to side or find whatever position is breathable with a little bit of space. Can you soften your face? Relax your tongue from the roof of your mouth. Can you soften the muscles in your neck? We'll plant both feet on the ground. Rinse those knees out left and right one more time. Give yourself a big hug, knees to chest. Bring your nose all the way into your knees, create a little bowl. And then big good morning stretch. Stretch your fingertips all the way to the back of the room. Extend your toes all the way to the front of the room. We'll do it one more time. Big hug, create a little ball, nice and round. And inhale a long good morning stretch. Create a lot of space in the sides of the body. We'll bring your right knee into your chest. Really hug that right knee into your chest, create some space in that hip if you roll it around. We'll cross the right knee over to the left side of the room if that feels okay on your back. You can send your gaze to the right fingertips. Really send that deep, mindful breath. The right obliques, the right rib cage here. Where can you soften? Where can you loosen your grip? Come back to center, give that right knee a squeeze. Exchange it out for the left leg, knee into chest. Find this deep hip stretch first, maybe roll it around in the socket a couple times. Bring the left knee all the way over to the right side of the room. Twist gaze towards the left. Let that right leg, left leg hang heavy. Deep breaths into the left side of the body. You relax your jaw. Release any tension in that left arm, making it heavy against the ground. Inhale, bring that left knee into your chest. One more squeeze. We'll end with a happy baby. Feet up to the sky, knees bent into your armpits. Really use the weight of your hands to pull your feet down, almost like a deep squat position. Extend one leg at a time for the stretch. Any other poses that your body is craving for, feel free to listen, to tap into your body's wisdom. And we'll slowly start to make our way into our final resting pose with no rush. Maybe legs up the wall, soles of the feet together, knees apart. And take your time to get comfy here. We're in no rush. Let out any fidgets and get yourself comfortable. Maybe you need a pillow. When you find the spot to rest, try to also let your mind rest here too. We're really good at letting our body rest, be still. Yet our mind doesn't always have a place to rest on. The mind almost always needs an anchor, something to think about. So let's use your breath as that anchor. As you inhale, I want you to hear yourself inhale. Feel your nostrils. Feel the cold air in your throat. As you exhale, try to hear it. Listen for the exhale out your nostrils. Maybe you feel the warm air above your lip. Feel your belly button come towards your spine. Inhale, what can we listen for? What can we feel? And exhale, feel your belly start to deflate. Your whole body start to relax. Keep your mind really, really focused on all the details that each breath, each inhale, and each exhale has. Pay attention to your breath. Give it all of your focus. What part of your breath could use a little bit more nourishment? Maybe an extra sip in for a bigger inhale. Maybe a big hold at the top before you let it go. Release any control you have of your breath and let your mind rest. Let your mind rest, let your body rest. And if anything has been weighing on your heart, let your heart rest for a second. Let yourself just be without doing, without striving, without achieving. Let yourself be a human being and just be. Enjoy your evening. Stay here as long as you'd like. Namaste.